What is up, yappers? This is time for talks with Rita and Ari, and today we're talking about spoopy season.
Because tomorrow's Halloween.
Yup. This might be posted today or tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow, just for it to be the spoopies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll talk about like one or two incidences that have happened. We'll keep this pretty much short, just
Fairly short. It's late.
It's late, and we don't want to keep it too spoopy. We got bedtimes.
Yeah. So wake up early tomorrow.
Ew.
Anyway, do you want to go first?
I suppose.
I suppose.
What's a good one? North Dakota?
North Dakota.
I could. Okay, so I think the spoopiest thing that has happened to me was my sleep paralysis I had.
Yeah.
That was spooky, bro. Ooh. So, I was at my grandparents'.
Oh.
And they live.
That's where all.
Oh, yeah. I was in the attic.
Ugh.
Attic? How do you say that?
Attic.
Attic, okay.
It's a very funny word.
It is a funky word. But I was in the attic because they have a bedroom up there. And they also, like, it's, okay, so imagine this. You go up the stairs, and it's split with two rooms. Very small rooms.
Mm-hmm.
One's a little sewing area, and the other's a bed with a desk. And that's pretty much it. It's very small.
I like how my dogs are running around up there. Anyway, continue.
So it's just a small area, but the stairs are right in the middle. Mm-hmm. So, just have that visualized. It's dark. It's pitch black. Like, I mean, it's pitch black. You couldn't see, like, 5 feet. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face unless it was clasping your head. So, it's dark. And I was getting spooked. And I was trying to sleep. And next thing you know, I got stuck in sleep paralysis. Mind you, I have my methods of trying to get out of sleep paralysis, but they don't usually work right away. Mm-hmm. Like, I have to first realize that I'm in sleep paralysis and then try to get out of it. But it's hard because when you're stuck, your body doesn't move no matter how hard you try. And all you can do is like hear or see stuff. It's like a hallucination, but you can't move. Mm-hmm. So it's pitch black. I'm lying there, freaking out already, and I see something at the end of the room.
Ugh.
In the sewing area in the corner. It's tall. It's black. And it is staring at me. Like it was touching the ceiling tall.
You're gonna make me cry.
It was scary. And it was standing there. And it didn't look like it was moving. But it was getting closer. Slowly. And I couldn't move. And it didn't look like it was moving. But it was somehow getting closer. And next thing you know, and I was stuck a while. It felt like forever. It was at the edge of the stairs. And that's already halfway across the room. And so I'm freaking out more. And I'm like, what is this thing and why is it getting closer? It looks like a human body at this point, but I can't quite tell. And then it gets closer at the end of my bed, where my feet are. And it's for sure a human. Like, the form, the body of a human. But it's really, really tall. Probably 10 foot tall. Which you don't ever see.
Really?
Yay! And I'm staring at this thing, and it's staring back at me. And then it gets around the corner of my bed. And then it gets closer.
And he looked at me.
And I looked at him. Anyway. And then he gets closer. And then he's right next to where my head is. And basically, he just stops, turns, and looks at me. And so I'm looking up at this thing that's staring down at me. And then it crouches. And its head gets closer.
Dude.
And closer. And it's so close that it's like 2 centimeters away from my face. And I can basically make out features of a face. Nose to eyes to mouth without there being an actual face there. It's just pitch black. this mass of a figure that's in my face, like basically breathing. Like I could feel the vibrations of a breath without there being one
Mm-hmm.
on my face. And I was stuck and I was hyperventilating and I was breathing as hard as I physically can to get out of this. And I was stuck, staring while it stares at me. And then I had this one breath that was so deep and hearty I could like hear my throat make a weird sound
Mm-hmm.
to the point I made like a to just wake up,
Mm-hmm.
and it worked because I jumped. I went and I was gasping for
Oh,
air,
dude.
and I was looking around and it's nowhere, and I'm finally out of this mode of stuck, and I couldn't even move my toes. I couldn't move my fingertips. I couldn't even turn my head. All I could do is just see with my eyes from across the room. So that's my spoopy time.
Oh, dude.
I I lied awake until morning, and that's when I fell asleep when the sun rose.
That, yeah.
And then my grandpa woke me up 5 minutes later. It's okay.
Yeah. My spoopy time, I guess. It's kind of like multiple day happenings, so it might be a longer story. I'm telling this one instead of the other one I was gonna tell. You know about the other one. I think you know about this one. I'm gonna tell it with more detail though.
Ooh.
Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Um when I talk about things, usually other things happen.
Ooh.
So like I've made a point to like not talk about it. Anyway, hope I don't die. Let's do this.
Well, my phone's on if you need a call.
YOLO. Um so I am a fan of Sam and Colby, as most are. As most are. Hopefully.
Hope.
If you've never seen them, check them out. They're pretty chill dudes. Anyway, I was like watching them as I was getting out of my house. I have a side door on the side of the garage, okay? And you have to like actually work to get the deadbolt to lock. So you put your key in, you pull back on the door because it doesn't seal quite right, and you lock it. You try to get your key out, usually gets a little stuck sometimes, and finally you get your key out. And I was in that process. I put my key in and I like pulled back on the door like with my entire weight because like you have to do that in order to do it because it feels like it shuts but it doesn't, so you use your entire weight, and I felt something grab my shoulder and like pull me backwards.
Ooh.
And so I was like, no. I took my key out and I drove away. Okay. And then that day was a nothing really happened for the rest of the day. And then the next day nothing happened in the morning, but it was a super long day.
Mm-hmm.
And so throughout the day, some things kind of were like, that's really funky. Something moved in the corner of my vision, and I'm alone. It in the band room, and it was like dark.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I was in the middle of the band room, and by the door, something moved. And I was like, okay, leaving now. And it was dark outside, so I like ran to my car.
I would have. I would have just.
And you don't see me run. If you see me run, you follow. Okay? You
I'd be
follow.
like. I'd be sitting there like, oh,
She
oh.
gone.
I would. I'd probably pee, poo,
Mm-hmm.
and be running with squishy cheeks the whole time.
Yeah, and at that time, I was driving my '04 minivan.
Oh.
I love that car, though. Oh, that car still has my heart. Anyway,
Even
it's
though
2025.
even though it's
I turned the radio up so loud that I couldn't hear the engine sounds it was making because it sounded like it was going to explode. Anyway,
Ooh.
so it was dark outside. I ran to my minivan. It was freaking cold outside because it was October, November, somewhere in there.
Yep.
And there was snow on the ground, so I was like running and trying not to like fall on my face.
Ooh.
And so I got in my car, I started driving home, and my headlights were flickering because at this time my headlights started to go out every once in a while, which it's an old car.
Yeah.
It's gonna do that.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. which was kind of really creepy at the time, but now
Mm-hmm.
I look back and I'm like, it was probably just the car.
Yeah.
And so I got on my road, and I hate driving on my road at night. It's so creepy. I live on a gravel road out of town. So you go by like forests and fields and stuff, and you can't help but feel like you're being watched, especially at night.
Ick.
So I was driving down my road. I tried to put my brights on, and they would like flicker when they were on. So I kind of waited until like the hill, because
Mm-hmm.
I live kind of at the top of the hill, and then it goes down into a wooded area of a valley
Yeah.
with like a creek running through it. It's really pretty in the daytime. And then my brights came on, like brighter than usual, and I just saw two eyes in the forest. And I was like, either that's a deer or that's something else, and I need to leave. LOL. And
No bueno.
I hate deer. I'm scared of deer. Deer scare me. It's a thing, man. And everything else scares me too, so that's fun. Um and then at Christmas, my friend was staying at my house to watch our dogs, and she was in the house just chilling. And my black lab, she's 11 now, she comes down the stairs, and she just sits in front of the door of the guest bedroom. And Jordan, our friend, is kind of like, that's really weird, because she never comes downstairs. Ever.
Rhea?
Mm-hmm. Never
She
comes
never
downstairs.
comes down. What?
Mm-mm.
She never
Ever.
comes downstairs. I've been here for
Mm-hmm.
so long and I've never seen that dog down
Yep.
here once.
The only time she comes down is with dad. That's it. Mm-hmm. And that's even rare now. And so Jordan is like, Leah, come on, come up on the bed, and like pats the bed as normal people do when you have good puppies. Anyway.
Yeah.
And Leah just no. She sits by the door. And she like kind of sits and goes over to the window around the bed and then sits by the door and does that all night long. So in the morning, Jordan gets up out of bed and she goes outside and she's like, oh, there are footsteps that lead around the house. And they're barefoot footsteps in the snow.
What?
Yeah, I don't go outside at night anymore.
I wouldn't either.
Unless I absolutely have to.
Dude, I'd be pooping.
Yeah, she told me that, and I was like, ah.
I wonder if she probably heard or
Mm-hmm.
like she probably heard it or
I have no doubt.
Leah's a smart girl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's smart.
She's smart.
Oh man, she probably heard or saw some and just knew this
Mm-hmm.
room in particular would
Mm-hmm.
be the watch room.
Yeah. Especially since she was staying down here.
Oh yeah.
Our friend, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, she was probably getting ready to protect her.
Mm-hmm.
That's freaky. Oh, that's freaky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like
And
that.
it wasn't like one circle. It was like
Multiple?
10, 20.
Oh my gosh. What were they doing?
Mm. So, yeah. I don't go outside.
Barefoot in the snow
Mm-hmm.
out this far?
Mm-hmm. I'm like 3 miles from town.
Yeah.
There were no car tracks. Because it snowed,
Mm-hmm.
like right before the sun went down.
And you have like barely any neighbors either, so.
Mm-hmm. The only neighbor I had was gone. He went somewhere for Christmas.
That's creepy.
Yeah, so that's fun. She
I
does.
will never sleep here again.
She does not like staying in this room. This room has too much stuff in it. So now something's probably gonna happen. I'm low key scared.
Don't jinx it, bruh.
I'm scared. I already did. I talked about it.
Yeah, that's true. You did.
Yep.
Usually, whenever you talk about it, stuff does happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll have my ringer on tonight in case something
Thank you.
does.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. My gosh. Spoopy times. The difference with ours is that mine was more of a mental, sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yours was like literal physical stuff.
Yeah. Which I don't know which one is scarier.
I
Like
don't
to
know.
me, yours is really scary because I draw spoopy things,
Mhm.
and one of the drawings I had looked like the thing in your dream. At
Well,
least you said that.
hallucination, I should
Yeah,
say.
hallucination, sleep paralysis thing. I might make that the cover art for the video.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. We'll see.
Cause I was stuck.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I think I'd be more freaked out because like, I don't know. They're both equal.
They're
Like,
very scary.
they both just have their own spoopiness that like you really can't compare because
Mm-hmm.
they're just either way both end up with you pooping your pants.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, she told me that right when we got back in the airport. It was like,
Oh.
why would you say that to me right now? Because I sleep down here, man. Yeah, but it was fine. Everything was fine.
Are you sure?
No,
I didn't think so.
I'm scared. It's okay. It'll be great.
And I mean, I've had sleep paralysis before a couple times where
Mm-hmm.
something's always been in the corner staring,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never had it approach me,
Yeah,
which is
that
why it was just uncomfortable.
worse. That's
Oh
why
yeah.
it was worse.
Oh yeah. And it's like the I think what really freaked me out was how freakishly tall it was and the fact that it had zero features or
Mm-hmm.
characteristics,
Mm-hmm.
but you could see it all.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to explain it. Cause imagine a really, 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 really tall human being. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
stupidly tall. And it's just pitch black, like shadow.
Yep.
And you know, with a shadow, you don't usually see stuff on it, like a nose,
Mm-hmm.
eyes, anything.
But you did.
But like up close, it looked like there was. It felt like there's a breath. It,
Mm-hmm.
like, you could feel it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was gonna get afraid if it was gonna touch me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's we learned about something in art that kind of has to do with that. Um it's called contrapposto. I'm probably saying it wrong. It's a technique in art and it's usually used for like religious artworks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It's where there's a there's a crap ton of shading and it's just essentially shadows, but your brain does something to where it's like, oh yeah, that's a hand. Oh, that's a leg. Um,
Weird.
Look it up. It's pretty chill. It's pretty cool.
You'll have to send me the wording because I don't know how to spell.
I'll just show you the picture.
I'm illiterate.
I'll just show you all the pictures. I have to figure out how to get the pictures, but I'll show you
All
when
right.
I figure it out. Yeah, it's yeah,
Spoopy.
yeah. Your brain does wild things.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's pretty much our episode for today. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.